This is a video.
It is a video.
Should we call this video? Keep calm and stuff. Hidden Arsenal 7. Evil Swarms are pretty cool. Everyone started hyping them in the beginning, and then now people are saying, "Oh, I hate them. They're not good enough.
That is pretty much exactly what happened. They're very anti-meta deck. They destroy decks that special summon higher than level 5, which is pretty much what Mermail was doing the patch format the whole time.
And we have Dragon Rulers that can beat them, and they're supposed to be able to beat them easily because Ophion. And I'm just kind of like, well, what did you expect?
I expected Konami to give me what I want for once. Make me win the game specifically.
If you can get Ophion out of the field to stop a bunch of high-level monsters, then yeah, but other than that, I mean...
just because it's easy to get an Ophion out doesn't mean they're going to win right away, which means you have to play more than the first turn. Evil Swarm can't do that very well. They have to continuously summon their monsters in order to win the game. They don't have that much hand room. So, basically, people found out that they aren't as good as what they think because they don't win right away. That's why people are stupid. I was one of those people. I liked how it worked, but it doesn't beat everything that I didn't like about the format.
Their win condition is just basically to swarm the field. Constellars are similar to Evil Swarms in that matter. I play Constellars. If you can't tell, I mean, it's just...
I can't tell.
You can't tell?
Who are you?
But anyway, I like them more than Evil. They have pretty cool artwork. The monsters can do things that the spells and traps would do anyway, like Pallades. Pallades, for example, bounces things. He not only bounces monsters, but he also bounces spells and traps.
And that's what makes him broken. It's very difficult to get around, in my opinion. I run Psychics, I use monster effects to get around monsters. As a compulse effect, he gets it on either player's turn, too, which just makes it insane. And he's a walking compulse. You know how people like walking trap cards, like walking macro, your Banisher, the Radiance, and this guy's just an epitome of one of the best trap cards in the game, honestly. Even if you know your opponent has a compulsory, it's still really difficult to play around. If I was into Constellars, I'd play it specifically to go play Pallades nearly every turn. They don't have as much of a problem as Evil Swarms do. See, Evil Swarms have another problem that's pretty significant. They have to run spells and traps. They have to run quite a few of them, actually. And that cuts down on the amount of monsters they can put in their deck, which, again, they need their monsters in their hand. Constellars don't have that problem. Much better at keeping some sort of hand advantage. Not always. They can spam monsters sometimes, and then they run out of space, and people can come back. But
now, someone put it, and I can't remember who, said that it's kind of like Decaying Galaxy is like someone hit a reset button.
That's a very interesting thought about the reset button. I kind of agree, but at the same time, I feel like that's almost every other set. So it's kind of like, instead of changing at the ban list, they're changing it halfway through. At the same time, it's not different, though. When Mermail came out, it did the same thing. They got right to the top as soon as they came out. Honestly, I kind of wish that Dragon Rulers weren't part of the set that did that. I kind of wanted Mecha Phantom Beast to succeed. They were cool looking.
In time, we'll kind of see, oh yeah, these decks that were seen as extremely powerful and such, like Mermails, are now almost obsolete in comparison to Dragon Rulers and Prophecy. So that's a thing. Spellbooks, I didn't think those were going to be very good at first, just because they can do a lot in one turn, but they don't have good defense. Now they got a bunch of new cards to deal with that, so that's not even an issue anymore.
Spellbooks, I don't even know if I can have that conversation right now. They gain quite a bit of advantage every turn. See, they don't do anything except for Priestess, and Fate, and Judgment Day. That's all they, well, Power, I guess. And, well, oh yeah, there's a new one, isn't there? That new boss monster that's kind of Judgment Dragon, I guess. I don't like them. I don't like many things about the deck. You know what, maybe I should play it. Maybe I should decide for myself how much I like using that many spells. It's a lot of shuffling.
But Dragon Rulers, they can do some crazy stuff. I've yet to really play against one in action. The Dragosac LADD first turn is similar or comparable to the Lagia Set 4 that we had in the previous format, I guess you could call it now.
So much resources wasted. So much resources wasted.
So yeah, that's a problem. I mean, but there's always going to be problems with any format, really. You have two options offered to you. Those two options are fork out that money and buy the expensive deck of the format, which we have two right now, Prophecy and Dragon Rulers. There is another choice, which is
you can lose.
Make a deck that combats the format. Like I said, I'm not buying into the Dragon Rulers, the Prophecy. I'm playing Constellars because Constellars are fun and I really like playing them.
I believe that's a very important point. You should play what you like. That's what I try to do as much as possible. I built Psychics because they're fun. They have a lot of strategy to them in some aspects, where you have to play around with your opponent's cards rather than your own. It's important to try and have fun playing the game instead of just trying to win. If you have fun playing the game, you don't need to win, honestly. It's more fun, a bit more fun if you can win, but hey, don't stress out about it.
But anyway, I that's all there really is.
That's all, folks. Do some stuff with the stuff.
They couldn't see that. They
They're
couldn't see that.
just supposed to hear it.